Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Thomas L. Myers, age 70, passed away Monday at St. Vincent's Medical Center. The family will receive friends from 5:30 until 8 p.m. Friday at Coleman Funeral Home. A celebration of his life for family members will be Saturday at the residence. And that's a look at our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Bank presents Today on 2, broadcasting live on Charter Cable. We're on the internet, channel2coleman.com. And of course, our programs are archived at channel2coleman.com. You can follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. Matter of fact, we noticed that quite a few people were watching the live streaming last night of the election returns.
Yeah, good
people
way to...
that were not Charter Cable subscribers and wanted to see what was going on. Matter of fact, I kind of found an interesting thing that our people posted on Facebook and on Twitter that you could watch the live streaming, and there's a link to it. And by hooking all of these medias together, people find out different ways to do things.
Sure.
So that worked out pretty well last night.
That was good.
Let's start with the weather for today. Our weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. Here's the weather almanac for the 4th of June. The average high temperature is now 85. The average low is 67. The record high, 1911, must have been a hot summer. I think that was the high yesterday, too. 103 degrees on this date in 1911. The record low, 50 in 1945. Sunset will be at 7:56 and sunrise tomorrow at 5:35. There's the satellite picture. You can see what's going on around the country. A little bit of storm activity in northern Illinois, it looks like. Here's our part of the country. Looks pretty good. Let's see what the forecast is for today. Mostly sunny, high around 86, a normal day for the first week of June, right? Slight chance of rain tonight, low of 71. 40% chance of rain tomorrow with a high of 84. Matter of fact, the forecast is pretty much the same for the next several days. High of 83 Friday, 86 on Saturday. 89 Sunday and 85 on Monday. So there we go. First week of June, slight chance of those little pop-up showers once in a while.
Very good.
Well, let's see. The primary election finished up last night.
Yes.
We'll let George talk about the results on that.
Yep.
There will be 3 runoffs in Coleman County, and they will take place July 15th.
Very good.
6 more weeks of campaigning.
That's right. So don't get rid of those signs just yet. At least not all of them.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Facebook friend of the day
is Vera White, and Vera likes Dolly Parton and I Love Lucy. So,
okay.
Very good. Well, we're glad to have you as our friend, and we will give you that large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue if you'll just come by here and pick up that certificate first.
Well, if you want to know how the election came out last night or yesterday and you weren't paying any attention, George Spear is here with the election results and commentary. So we'll turn things over to George right after this.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Time for news and commentary on this, a post-election day morning, you might say, Wednesday morning. Let's take a look at some of these results. What do you say? Some of the ones that really people had a lot of interest in. If we've got that first slide, we'll take a look at that. Beginning with the sheriff's race, Matt Gentry received 7,525 votes for 48% of the all votes cast. Mike Rainey had 7,307 votes. He got 47%. There'll be a runoff June 15th, or rather July 15th. That is the plan right now. And so it ain't over. The fat lady ain't sung yet, but we're getting closer to the finale here, at least in terms of this election cycle. Tim Creel pulled in 4% of the votes. We didn't see Tim campaigning very much, not, as far as signs go. And I know at one point on Facebook, I believe he made a comment a month or so ago. People ask about how come we don't see more signs, and Tim took the high road. He said, all that plastic kind of has a way of getting blown around and basically becomes an eyesore. And I understand that. The problem with that is that a lot of folks equate the number of signs to the popularity of a candidate. I don't know why that is, but it seems to be that way. Also, Coleman County Commission Place 1, that's the east side of the county. Not a runoff there. Kerry Watson received 7,484 votes, which accounted for 52% of all the votes cast, over incumbent Phillip Hicks, who received 6,918 votes. Phillip Hicks was one of those candidates who kind of low-key, Mr. Hicks was my ag teacher in West Point, low-key, but I don't know. There's just something, as we've said so many times before, there's something about a commissioner's race that it just makes it a tumultuous thing continually. You control the paychecks of so many people, and you've got people who get upset with you if it's not about the water color, if you're on the county water system. It could be because of a pothole out front. It could be because your garbage wasn't picked up or something like that. And so that's going to be an issue continually until time allows for something else to happen. I don't know what it will take. In Coleman County Commission Place 2, that's the west side of Highway 31, which is basically the dividing line, west side of Coleman County, you got Gary Marchman receiving 31% of the votes with 4,571 votes, followed by Stanley Yarbrough, who there'll be a runoff between those two. Stanley received 3,078 votes for 21%. James Graves was in the race, J.P. White, and Douglas Williams. Boy, there was a race that really had a lot of people in it. And so you have, anytime there are 3 people in a race, there's a good chance there's going to be a runoff. Of course, Kerry Watson was the exception to that rule. But at any rate, it'll be July 15th whenever we have the runoffs. And that's going to be the key. Is getting these people back to the polls.
it ain't over, and that's going to be so difficult. I don't know why like 1 in 3 registered voters voted in the primary yesterday in Alabama, about 1 in 3. Then come the general election in November, it'll be a different story. But the problem is in getting that 1 in 3 to show up in the runoff, because people tend to just think it's over with. And the other folks don't vote at all, say, well, we'll let them thin themselves out, and then come November, we'll vote for who's left. I'll stick with my party or whatever. At any rate, in state representatives race, you got a runoff between Mac Buttram and Corey Harbison. What is interesting about this race is that, again, the amount of money that came in from AEA, they're packed. AEA provided $48,800 for Corey's race. In Melvin Hastings' race against Ed Henry, Melvin received about $45,700. And I don't know that, just to be honest with you, that it really made a whole lot of difference. Because a lot of people turned off by a lot of those ads, especially the mail-outs. And you get tired of that after a while. I know Governor Bentley, who, of course, won the nomination, pretty big margin last night. Governor Bentley said he didn't like all the negative advertising. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I think that this is a good example of when it doesn't. Whenever you've got all this going on with all these mail-outs and negative stuff. And unfortunately, the candidates who were being supported by AEA, they weren't treated right. They really weren't. I mean, we had 2 of them couldn't even get a copy of their commercial, to play locally here. And one never got it. I mean, they kept telling him, the production company kept telling him, it's a great spot. But if you can't use it, then what difference does it make, right? Oh, well. So anyway, coming up July 15th is when that happens. Ed Henry won. That was, again, as we say, for his position in the legislature, representative. Senator Bussman went to a pretty good victory over his challenger, Mr. Whitlock, in the primary. And it'll be, what was that name of that Democrat who won the gubernatorial? Parker Griffith, yeah. He was, boy, you talk about going against the grain. He was a Republican, and then he shifted to the Republican Party. He was a Democrat, then shifted to, I think he went the other way around to begin with. He was Republican to Democrat, then Democrat to Republican, or something like that. But he's a Democrat now, depending on what time of day, I guess it is. At any rate, it'll be July 15th, so keep that in mind. Stay on track. We'll have more of it today on 2 after these words.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Welcome back to more of Today on 2. We have prizes to give away, like this t-shirt. Grand Point Pharmacy is giving us a t-shirt to give away for today. And we have a couple of other prizes.
What I really like is the backside. That's kind of cool.
I didn't see the backside.
Yeah, it's kind of
good.
cool what they've got written on there. So Anyway.
Yeah, very good. Okay, we also have the family barbecue pack from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. And one more prize to give away. What's the other one? Round of golf at Chesley Oaks Golf Course. Okay, those are the prizes for today. All you have to do is correctly answer a question about one of our ads, and they start right now. S'mores, the blizzard of the month at Dairy Queen. You just get a whole stack of them.
They shove it in
one convenient cup.
Yeah. Earl's Body Shop, celebrating 50 years in business. Large and small towing available, local or long distance, right there on Highway 31 North, right here in Coleman.
Hansville Drugstore, a blast from the past, opened in 1925. They still serve ice cream treats from the original soda fountain, some of the best lemonade you've ever had.
Mr. Hicks Menswear, bow ties, zipper ties, and extra long ties, dress shirts, trousers, shifts, all knits pull-on shirts right now are half off, sizes from medium to 6X for those really big, hard-to-fit guys.
That's one big shirt.
That is, yes.
Chesley Oaks Golf Course, 18-hole golf course, full practice facility, 4 sets of tees to suit your ability. Chesley Oaks Golf Course.
And Yates Chance Christian Bookstore is engraving on wood and metal products, but he can do it right there in the store. Gifts for deacons and pastors, all occasions. And don't forget about Dad. Make a great gift for him.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, the family barbecue pack that we're giving away today, gives you a full pound of barbecue, 2 sides and 4 buns, priced at $14.99. The Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue.
And new fitness facility right there in downtown Coleman next to Renard's Gallery. It's called Be Fit. It's just $50 a month, month to month, no contracts. Membership includes a certified personal trainer at Be Fit.
Tires for Less, more than just tires. They do oil changes, minor engine repair, replace shocks and brakes. Tires for Less on Highway 31 North.
And Hair by Loretta. Hair is her passion. She can do highlights, haircuts, manicures, pedicures, and of course she has offering $10 off color for her new clients. Call and make an appointment today at Kalos Salon.
Pizza Hut. Let's see, today's Wednesday, 50-cent wing day today at Pizza Hut. I don't think of Pizza Hut for wings.
I don't either.
I'm going to have to learn to do that. That's a good deal.
Obviously they do.
Yes, they do. Okay, those are the merchant ads for today. Question for today, which business says you have counted on us for over 50 years? You can still count on us today. Tell us the name of the business. You win the t-shirt from Grand Point Pharmacy, the barbecue from Mad Dog Mike's Barbecue, and a round of golf at Chesley Oaks. Wow, I'd like to have those prices.
I know.
256-734-7399 is our phone number. Go ahead and call in right now while we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, my name is Adam Shedd with Premier Bank. Today I'm here to talk to you about the importance of paying your payments on time. Not only will it affect your credit score, it will also affect your relationship with your bank as well as your future banking needs. If you find yourself in financial difficulties, pick up the phone, or better yet, go see your banker. Remember, we are here to help.
What is the name of the business that says you've counted on us for over 50 years? You can still count on us today. That is the question for today. And again, the prizes, we have barbecue, we have a t-shirt, and we have a round of golf, and we have a caller ready to go. Hello, who's calling?
This is Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte. From where are you calling?
Coleman.
Okay, what's the answer to our question?
Well, I'm thinking it's Mullins.
I think you're right.
You're thinking pretty good, Charlotte. Way to go. Stay on the line, please. Thanks for calling in. Yes, Mullins Body Shop says that. Over 50 years, and I think it's probably 54, 55, something like that.
Yeah, we've been saying over 50 for
long,
a while
time.
now.
Yeah. Let's look at that ad and the rest of our merchant ads right now. Grand Point Pharmacy, the original home of the Two Old Goats product line. And don't let those allergies blow you away. Get them before they get you. Grand Point Pharmacy.
And it's My Party, where they have balloons of all shapes and sizes, singing telegrams from Lulu the Gorilla, anything you need for any type of party, right there on 2nd Avenue. That's It's My Party.
Auto Tech Repair and Service, located in the Piedmont area, County Road 1354, just past the Super Saver. Transmission repair, brake repair, major engine repair, done by Auto Tech.
Deb's Bookstore. It's your hometown bookstore just down the road where browsers are always welcome. Gift certificates are available. Used books are half price off every day. New books are 20% off every day at Deb's Bookstore.
There's Mullins Body Shop. You've counted on them for over 50 years for auto body repair and towing. You can still count on them today. Mullins Body Shop.
And Picking Under the Pavilion, I believe last night was their first concert, and that was Crossfire Classic. And of course, next Tuesday will be Behind the Times. It's every Tuesday night under the pavilion over the Donna Lee Green Center. It is free, but bring a chair so you can sit and enjoy.
Night Free Insurance, providing insurance coverage for over 3 generations. They have been acknowledged as one of the top 10 growth agencies for auto owners insurance.
Jolly Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air. Give Holly Mullins a call today to book licensed inflatable slides, water slides, obstacle courses, toddler interactives, bounce slides, combos, and concession equipment at Jolly Time Rentals.
Brown & Company Beverages, where good taste begins. A large variety of domestic and imported local beer and wine, regional beers and wines available, along with a lot of other products.
Cotton State Barns of Coleman, where you can buy or rent to own. They have carports, play sets, utility trailers, storage buildings, no credit check, you're approved, located right there on 278 West.
There we go with our merchant ads for today. We're going to talk about Father's Day.
I think so. We've
Phillip
got
Hicks
some great
is with
ideas.
us from Mr. Hicks Menswear. My shirt is from Mr. Hicks.
Very
My slacks
good.
are from Mr. Hicks.
Of course. He dresses you.
So we now need to get some ideas for new things for Father's
Oh,
Day.
okay.
Right?
That's
We'll
right.
talk to Phillip right after this.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Here we go with more of Today on 2. Where did all the commercials go?
They're gone. They're gone.
We've had so many political commercials, they're not on anymore. Phillip Hicks is back with us, talking about Father's Day coming up. Phillip,
Yes.
good to have you on the show.
Well, thank you for letting us come in. It's a time of the year that we look forward to every year, you know, with Father's Day, being a father myself. And,
Yes.
And so it's kind of funny how Father's Day is treated. I think we talked about it maybe here before that, you know, Mother's Day is such a glorious day.
Right.
And Father's Day as well, it's Father's Day.
Right. I think that they had the statistics that more people get dads receive more long-distance calls with reverse charges on
Right.
Father's Day because they're going to call Dad, but if it's long distance, you're going to pay for it.
Right.
So anyway, yeah.
And then nowadays, he may not be paying reverse charges, but he's paying the cell phone bill.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So either way.
Yeah, because everybody nowadays does have pretty much long-distance
Yeah.
coverage and stuff.
Yeah,
But it's
so-
amazing how poor Dad gets neglected on
Well,
Father's Day.
but that way he knows he's important.
That's right.
If he gets to pay the bill, then he realizes he still has some significance
That's true. That's
in the
true.
thing. And every dad in the room is nodding their head, yeah.
Yeah. Well, what kind of goodies do you have for Dad?
We instead of grabbing a bunch of stuff, we just took some slides and stuff, and I think they got some pictures they're going to show us here about Father's Day. And you know, one of the things dads like is that we get set in our ways. So whatever you get us, it wants to look like what we already have. And I think the first picture is, well, this is really the message from the wife. You know, if nothing else, just let us pretend to be in charge for the day. And you know, we know it's pretend, but you know, it's nice to pretend for a day. So, and then so here's some things that maybe you don't want to get for your dad, and you think, well, maybe, you know, I want something that looks like everything else he's got, so we'll do camo toilet paper. And the place where he spends most of his time may be in, but if he loves golf and spends most of his time here, there's some ideas maybe that, you could say, well, but now here's one of those things, it's to start off with, it sounds like a good idea. Dad needs another six-pack, needs those abs, it's.
I'd like to have one of those.
And I think the way that works, the more fat you have, the better that works.
That's right, because it stretches through those little.
That's right. Yeah. So you can strap that thing on and maybe get Dad a six-pack for his Father's Day.
Quick and easy, too.
Yeah. Of course, the T-shirt. I fed them, I clothed them, I paid for college, and all I got was this stupid T-shirt. But if you're going to pay for college, you need to pay attention to which college you're paying for, because sometimes when they bring home the diploma, it's not really from where you thought it was. And this diploma may explain this next slide. Depending on where you get your diploma, you may not be the best speller in the world.
Okay.
So here we go. Yeah, may be true, but Ted finally got it. Anyway, but there's a nicer and kinder way. I smile because you're my father. I laugh because there's nothing you can do about it. And that's true. But and there's nothing we would do about it. I mean, we love our children. We like just a little bit of recognition. So what are some things that maybe wouldn't want to do on Father's Day?
Okay.
And Father's Day, guys are simple. Men's shirts, you can't beat.
That's right.
Just get a nice shirt. He wants something that he can use. What he likes to wear. What size he wears. We've got sizes of shirts from regular, big, and tall sizes.
Yeah, you've got those extra tall and big guys, don't you?
Yeah, and then for the big guys, sometimes they're going to need something to help hold their britches up, and I think the next one is suspenders. And believe it or not, this is kind of a big item this year. We're doing a lot of weddings, for example, where we don't use the vest. We actually use suspenders instead. So it's not just for old father. Glad I said that word right.
Right.
And so this is more of a fashion item than you think. And the other thing that's kind of big right now, and I should have worn of course, knit shirts. Always a good choice for dads, and we've got some Izots. We've got some other brands in sizes up to 6X tall, and I think y'all mentioned earlier we've got those at half price.
Okay.
So
good time to go by.
Good time, especially for those big sizes. We get those big shirts. There's not too many places in town we can get sizes above 3X.
No, that's pretty big guy.
So for those guys, they're kind of limited in what they can get. The other thing, of course, is the standard that we sell the most of is the sports coats and the blazers and stuff. And maybe the next slide here's I meant to go by and get my bow tie and put it on because today is Bow Tie Wednesday.
Okay.
And I thought, well, I wanted to show the polo shirts, but need to remind everybody that wearing a bow tie is back.
Well, I think Dr. Stidham has started a trend at the hospital, and a lot of people wear bow ties now.
And one other thing about the bow ties, they come with free instructions on how to tie one.
Oh,
It's not too many days. I had a former Methodist minister in the store the other day, and I got to teach a Methodist minister how to tie one on.
Okay.
So
that was good, Philip. Very good.
Okay.
Okay, I got it. All
right, that's good. And then just reminding everybody, we also do the formal wear. And there's some local guys that had a good time back in the spring. And you look at the left, you see, a coat with blue jeans. And, that's a good look for a father, or it's also a good look for some of these outdoor weddings and stuff. So
yeah, a little bit more casual.
Because when it comes to Father's Day, he's also paying for a lot of these weddings coming up, too. So,
so give them a break.
That's right. Whatever we can do to help out.
Definitely. So. Well, where's Mr. Hicks located?
We are at 217 Compass Way, down beside Doug Doggett Jewelers on the south end of town. We will start our 20th year. We have been in business for 20 years, starting next week.
Wow.
And I remember when we bought the business from the Murphys, they had it 20 years, and it was kind of like, wow. I couldn't really conceive of hanging in there for 20 years. And
here you are.
Here we are. So we'll see how much further we go. And,
that's right.
And 20 years is not as long as it used to be.
No. But it's an icon here in Coleman, and I know a lot of guys like to shop there because it's just convenient. And you, once again, really have the sizes for those big and tall guys that are hard to fit.
Yeah, right.
And I think people forget that.
And whatever we don't have, we'll try to get in for you, and hopefully in a timely manner, so that if they come in now, obviously anything we can get before Father's Day. So.
Yeah. Okay.
So Father's Day is 2 Sundays away.
That's right. Not this Sunday, but the next.
Well, actually, the third. It's the third Sunday in the month, isn't it?
Usually it's the second. Let's see.
Third Sunday this month.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But it's the second weekend. Yeah, but it is the third Sunday this year.
Right.
You're right.
I
Okay.
had a short weekend last
Yeah.
week.
Okay.
Yep.
Very
Okay,
good.
thank you, Philip.
All right, thank
We'll be
you.
back with more right after this.
In the nation, we reward safe driving. Add Vanishing Deductible from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off every year of safe driving, which means you could save a lot of Benjamins. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Let's take a look at those community billboards brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. The Scramble to Vet Ministry of Children While We're Young fun-filled golf event will take place on June the 25th at Chesley Oaks Golf Course. It's $80 per player and $300 for a four-man team. And the motorcycle race will be taking place, or a motorcycle ride will be taking place on June the 14th. Registration starts at 8 at the Coleman Fairgrounds. 100% of the proceeds will going to go to the cancer patients in Coleman. And then, of course, Bojangles is going to be serving biscuits, and the ride starts at 10, and the price is $20 for the rider and $5 for passengers. And Belleton Head Start will be taking applications for preschool services for children ages 3 to 5. Parents can call for an application 256-796-2834. If you have something you'd like to send Community Billboard, send it to channel2coleman@gmail.com or phone 256-734-7399 or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman. And we'd like to wish Joshua Cup and Kenny White a happy birthday for today. And their name will be put into the drawing on Friday, where they have that possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. We also have an anniversary to announce, Christy and Anthony Hamby. And their name will be put into the drawing on Friday, where they have the possibility of winning that $15 gift certificate from the Candle Garden.
The weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. Sunny today, high of 86. Slight chance of rain tonight, low of 71. A better chance of rain tomorrow, otherwise partly sunny with a high of 84. And who's our guest for tomorrow?
Let me take a look. Let's see.
Bob.
Pastor Bob's going to be here to talk about his annual
fundraising golf event, the golf scramble that we talked about
right.
on community billboards.
Yeah.
And Pastor Bob has assured me that he will set another world record.
I can believe
this event.
I can believe it.
All the details tomorrow. Today on 2 has been brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hope you have a great day.